Ukraine has marked the 4 years invasion of its territories by Russia, an invasion that has been condemned worldwide. Recall that President Vladimir Putin of Russia on February 24, 2022, launched his full-scale invasion of Ukraine, hoping to seize Kyiv in 3 days and enshrine a pro-Russian government in the capital. 4 years later, Ukraine is nowhere close to defeat. Ukrainian forces, still outnumbered and thwarted the Russian advance on Kyiv in the first weeks of the invasion and continue to reclaim their territory. Ukraine's successful counterattacks have led Russia to deflate its stated objective to Donetsk Oblast, a heavily fortified region of Ukraine which Russian forces have not been able to seize since 2014. According to ISW estimates, Russia now occupies 20% of Ukraine and only seized 0.8% in 2025.
Diplomacy aimed at ending the war. And this is not just a wish. It's a clear understanding of how Putin will act. If there is no date, if there is no such guarantee, he will find a way to block Ukraine for decades by dividing you.
Не получается нанести России.
They can't inflict a strategic defeat on Russia. They just can't. But they want it so badly. They can't live without it. Or at least they think they can't. They are determined to inflict Russia with a defeat and are looking for any method, absolutely any. They will push themselves to some extreme point and then regret it.
In a statement by the President of the European Parliament, the President of the European Council and the President of the European Commission, today, 4 years ago, Russia started its full-scale and illegal war of aggression against Ukraine. Once again, we pay tribute to the brave people of Ukraine who continue to resist and defend their country.
These are truly very painful, very distressing moments, especially when missiles are flying, when children are killed, when civilians are killed. It is incredibly painful. This has to stop. There has to be an end to this because it is truly unacceptable in the 21st century to simply bomb civilians like this.
This very day is when all of us need to act, to reflect, to remember the fallen defenders who gave their lives and those who are currently protecting the borders of our country.
The things that really matter to us have completely changed. What someone once considered to be a tragedy, a misfortune, now, compared to this, to all this death, what is happening here, you grasp what a terrible war this is.
I lost many of my brothers in arms, and nearby units also suffered heavy losses. Are we just going to give it up like that? I do not agree.
You know, when I joined military, I knew that something like that is going definitely to happen to me. Whether I will be dead or...
Glib lost an arm and a leg when a Russian drone hit his vehicle in 2023.
It's a bit of mess here.
Well, it's a bunch of boys.
Glib has spent the past year in this room and says being around other amputees like him has helped.
You can see other guys who already own them, like prosthetics, as they walk, and you can ask them any questions so they can give you any kind of advice. And mentally, when another human being he had seen war, you can actually you have something in common with him, and you can actually have a conversation.